Hello everyone, welcome to Eccentric Cosmos. Today we will be discussing one of the most important experiments in the history of physics, the Michelson-Morley experiment. It was conducted in the late 19th century by two American scientists, Albert Michelson and Edward Morley. This experiment was crucial in developing the theory of relativity and changing our understanding of the nature of light. So, let's dive right in. Before we begin, let's discuss the prevailing theory of the time. In the 19th century, it was widely believed that light waves traveled through a medium called the ether, which was thought to fill all of space. However, the exact nature and properties of the ether were unknown. Scientists believed that the ether was a stationary medium, and therefore, the speed of light would be affected by the motion of the Earth through the ether. In 1887, Michelson and Morley set out to measure the speed of light in different directions to determine the speed of the Earth through the ether. To do this, they used an instrument called an interferometer. The interferometer was a device that split a beam of light into two perpendicular beams, reflected them off mirrors, and then recombined them. This recombination produced an interference pattern that could be measured and used to determine the speed of light. Michelson and Morley's experiment consisted of measuring the interference pattern produced by the two beams of light, as the apparatus was rotated through 360 degrees. They expected to observe a shift in the interference pattern due to the motion of the Earth through the ether. However, they were surprised to find no such shift in the interference pattern. This result was a major shock to the scientific community at the time. It meant that either the Earth was stationary in the ether, or the ether did not exist at all. This was a major turning point in the development of physics and marked the beginning of a new era in the study of the nature of light. This experiment was crucial in the development of Einstein's theory of relativity. Einstein used the Michelson-Morley experiment to show that the laws of physics were the same for all observers, regardless of their relative motion. This idea challenged the prevailing notion of absolute space and time and revolutionized our understanding of the nature of the universe. The Michelson-Morley experiment had a profound impact on the development of physics. It paved the way for the development of special and general relativity, which changed our understanding of the nature of the universe. It also contributed to the development of quantum mechanics, which is another cornerstone of modern physics. The Michelson-Morley experiment was not the first attempt to measure the speed of light relative to the ether. Other experiments had been conducted before, but they were not sensitive enough to detect any differences in the speed of light. Michelson and Morley's experiment was much more precise, and its null result was therefore much more significant. After the experiment, Michelson continued to improve his apparatus and conducted further experiments, which also produced null results. He even attempted to measure the speed of light at different altitudes, but still found no evidence of the ether. The null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment was a major challenge to the prevailing theories of the time. It meant that the ether, which had been considered a fundamental part of the universe, did not exist. This raised many questions about the nature of light and the fundamental laws of physics. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyed learning about this important experiment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.